Hello friends, welcome back to Budgeting with Kim, or welcome if you're new. It's debt binder day and we're going to be finishing up this debt binder and starting into our new one, which I admit I'm more than a little bit excited about. So let's go ahead and get into this one. And looks like we have some extra cash over here. This one was $1 left over from last week. And this one was a mini savings challenge that we completed. So let's count what we have for today and then we'll add in the new stuff. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So we'll get this set up. 140, don't forget that. Don't forget, I'm gonna forget. 20, actually, you know what? I want to move that back just one spot. All right, 140 plus, what do we have here? 150, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 71. 171 to play with today. Ooh, that gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. That's exciting. All right, we're gonna move those over just for now. We'll need it in a little while. And we're gonna pull out our scratcher tool and let's get to going. So what I'm thinking I'll do is do 2 at a time, or should I go through and just do all of them? Nah, we'll do 2 at a time. Let's do 2 at a time and we'll condense as we go. Well, I would already be doing 2 at a time with the 2. This one, by the way, I'm sorry, I'm excited and I flew right into it. This one is my 5 Moods by Budget with Tiffany 26. Save $75. I'm obviously not going to say the word, but I'm too old for this poop. I'm too tired for this poop. I don't have time for this poop. I'm too sober for this poop, and I don't get paid enough for this poop. So our first one is a 2, and this one is a 4. So 6 going in. So let's see, what do we have here? Well, first, let's put those 2 10s back for a 20. And we'll put those 2 5s back for a 10. And now let's put in another $6 now that we've condensed a little. You know, I didn't bring 1s today because I wasn't sure that I was going to need them. However, yikes. Let's see here. Is there anything? Let's go ahead and do this one. We can go ahead and finish this one, and it probably has some 1s in it, just in case. So this one is from Savings with Tracy. I am not lazy. I am on energy savings mode. These are 5 to 10, and it saves 80. So let's go ahead and finish this one. That's an 8, and that looks like a 6. For $14 going in. Don't know why I didn't think to bring out my vacuum, but I should have. There we go. So 14 going in. So basically what we just need to do is, so 20 and then 40, 60, and 80 to finish that one up. All right. Uh-oh. I need a paper clip. We'll go ahead and just apparently grab out a handful of them. So here's 80 completed. We will definitely be adding all of this to our debt tracker. You know what? I love my Mother's Day flowers, but at the moment they're in the way. So let's put all of this back here so you can actually see it. All right, so let's put the rest of these bills back since we took those 20s, so we have some more money to play with. This one is from Becca Budget 777. You're about as pleasant as an itchy butthole. Makes me giggle every time I see it. That's a 5, and we'll do this one right here. That's a 2, so we'll add 7. All right, what do we have it? Oh my. You know what? Let's get rid of some of this. This is where all the ones were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's the one we should have come to. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we'll put these 3 back and take another 10. And so we now have 50 in here. So between those two, we have 10 more to go. All right, come back here to Budget with Tiffany 26. My nice button is out of order, but my bite me button works just fine. And this one saves 85. So let's do several. Ooh, 18 so far. What is that, 23? That's another 5. 18, 19, 20, yeah, 23. And what is this? 24, 25, and 26. Yowza. But it saves 85, so I shouldn't be surprised. All right, so 10 and 20, 25 and 26. So let's see what we have in here now. So 20, 30, 40. Oh, I don't have any more 20s. 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 2, and 3. What? I've counted something wrong somewhere. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, and 63. Yeah, I really was off. Goodness me. Y'all were yelling at me, weren't you? Yelling at me because I was counting wrong. All right. We're finishing this one, friends. Finishing this one. So that is a 7 and a 9. So we're adding 16 to this one to finish it up. $16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So a 10 and 2 5s. And this one should be 75. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, and 75. Yay! All right. On to the next one. Becca, we're finishing this one up. About as pleasant as an itchy butthole. If memory serves, these two should be 10 together. So that's a 4, so this should be 6. And there she is. Yay! Oh, here it is. I'm all excited and discombobulated. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, there's another 10, so this should be 60. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60. This one is cute, the way she designed it with the colors behind the numbers. I really like that. All right, last one. Put the money in backwards, but that's all right. Nice, my nice button is out of order, but my bite me button works just fine. This one's Budget with Tiffany 26. I know I've said that already. So 9 so far. 15. And what is this? 22. All right. 22, 23, 24, 25, so 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So we still have a little bit of money left over. All right, so this one should have saved 85. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and 85. I'm not even gonna bother to put the paper clip on it because for now, we're gonna set this money to the side. Where should we put it? I'm just gonna set it over here to the side. I know you can't see it. Everybody, say bye-bye to this debt binder. Bye-bye, debt binder. You have served us well. And now let's pull all of these out, and we are going to count up how much will be going towards debt payoff today. Y'all, I have been so looking forward to this. Like, OMG, you just don't even know how much I've been looking forward to this. So let me get this money sorted out real quick. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, so 160, 160, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 250, 255, 260, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $300 debt payment to take back to the bank. That is so awesome. We're gonna put it right there so we can just right there, just to look at it. And now let's pull out our debt tracker, which is over here to the side because we're getting ready to play in this binder. All right, so we can do, each of these are 50. It'll add up to 6,000 total, which is what my debt is. So we'll do 51, 52, 50, and 3. So we'll do this green one and then over here to the blue. All right, friends, that is, I know there's a lot still left to go, but it sure does tickle me that we've made it this far. So we only have 250 more to go to finish that second row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, each row is $500. So exciting. All right, give me just a minute. I want to get set up for the new binder. All right, friends, welcome to Debt Binder 2.0. I spent a great deal of time trying to figure out just exactly what I wanted to do for this one. You know, did I want to do a theme? Did I, like summer or travel or... And so I started, searching on Etsy. What do I want to do next? And after nearly spending several hundreds of dollars to buy everything that I wanted, I had the realization that probably kind of defeats the point. What if somebody didn't have hundreds of dollars to put into a debt binder when the whole purpose of having a debt binder is to get out of debt, right? So I went on to Etsy again and found a few digital downloads, with one exception. I indulged myself on one item. One exception, everything in here is either a digital download or it's a freebie that I found over on Ko-fi. So without hesitation, let me introduce you to Debt Binder 2.0. We're going to start right here with the almost organized owl. There is just almost not enough room here. So I bought this one off of her Ko-fi account. I want to say it was $2 or $3. It wasn't very much. I wanted a goal that I could hit in a fairly reasonable amount of time to make a debt payment versus, buying the 2025 and 2025 and 2025. This one is save 220, and oh my Lord, save $225 in 2025. So what I'm going to do is roll this 12-sided die to figure out which section we're working in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And if we land down here in one of these box areas, then we're going to roll the D6 die to determine how many of these boxes we're going to color in. I think that's what I've decided to do for this one. So where are we starting? Oh, number 1. Okay. So let's just go ahead and start here on this one. And that is a 5. We have $70 left from finishing up the other debt binder. So I think let's go, oh, $5. I guess I should go ahead and, get that out one more time. And that is section 9. So right here. So let's roll our D6 to determine how many we were going to color in. We're coloring in 4, so we'll just do this top row. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 4, 6, and 7. So before I get distracted, let's put back, oh, well, no, that's not going to work because we don't have any 10s. 5, 6, and 7. I don't want to forget that. All right, so starting off our new debt binder with $12. And here is where I indulged myself. The one digital or the one physical item I allowed myself to buy is this sticker challenge from Lemon Ivy. Oh, it's just so pretty. This one is the Just Peachy version. Let's go ahead and do, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? Let's let our 12-sided die tell us what we're going to do. That is 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do this peach jam right there. Oh, so pretty. And I think I'm going to do one of these little peaches as well. So I grew up on a peach farm. So when I saw this one, it had special significance for me. What was that? 6, and then 1 for the extra little peach. And then she sent this along too, the April freebie. It was April when I bought this. So there we go. Wait a minute. 5. That one was 6, so I need another $1. $7 going in to start that one off. And now we are going to move on to Junior's Vacation Challenge, because I've seen a lot of people play this one and it looks like super fun. This was one of the digital downloads. And we have our cards, so I'm going to turn them over and we'll pick a quest card. All right, so let's roll a D4 to decide which one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is a 1, so we're doing that one right there. We'll put the rest of these back. So this one, Summer Fun Quest, we need swim trunks, goggles, ice cream, and a pool floaty. So, all right, you know what? We'll use that little guy right there as our marker. All right, here we go. That is a 1 sunscreen, so that's $1. That's another 1 for tickets, and that's $2. That is a 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, pool floaty. Let's go ahead and put our $2 in first. And then we will mark off our pool floaty. Yay! All right. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. A picnic basket for 2. And I'll condense all of this when we're done. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Sunscreen. Don't need that one yet. We still need ice cream, goggles, and swim trunks. So that's 3, 1, 2, and 3. A towel, we don't need a towel, but there's our dollar. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ice cream, which we have. Fun. I can see why this one is a big saver. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And those are towels, I guess. So that's $1. And that's 3. So 1, 2, and 3. We're back at the start. That's the towel. We don't need that one. So let's go ahead and stop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have $13 going in for this Summer Fun Quest card. And I'll put the money between the card we're working on and that one. Next, we're going to do what just fell in my lap. Oh, it was a dice. This from Cash and Color Budget. This was a freebie off of her Ko-fi. All together, this one saves $300. So 4 is 12, 13, and 14. Let's just go ahead and roll our 12-sided die. And that is 12. So let's come down here and, you know what? Let's go ahead and put $10 in it. And we'll color in the 0. All right, there's our first $10 going into this one. Only 290 more to go. All right, here's another freebie from Ko-fi. This is from Craft Co Budgets. And let's go ahead and put, you know what, we're getting low on 5s. Let's go ahead and put 5 into this one. $5. And so then let's see here, that 4 and that 1. Like I said, this is from Danny over at Craft Co Budgets. These are freebies off of her Ko-fi. Now, guys, I don't want to give the impression that, hey, you just, should do nothing but freebies. Don't ever spend any money in anybody's Ko-fi store. That's not where I'm going with this at all. I just want folks to realize that, they may not have the money to go out and, buy all the cool things. So instead, I want them to realize that there are free options available, which is why I'm doing this the way that I'm doing it. All right, so this is one of mine. Will shortly be over on Ko-fi. It's not there yet. I just kind of finished doing it. So this is from May. It saves 25. All of these will save 25. So let's go ahead and get started with our first $5. And we are going to start right down here with Cinco de Mayo. So there's $5 going into that one. And this is how I kind of was able to justify playing some of the bigger challenges, is that, these small monthly ones, even if I don't finish a big challenge, in a month, I'll at least be able to make a little bit of a debt payment until I can finish some of the bigger stuff. So this is from D Plans and Budgets. This was a freebie over on her Ko-fi or Google Drive. I don't remember right off the top of my head. I'll have everybody linked down below in the description. So we are going to do, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do $2 a flower. And we'll color in 1 flower. Okay, so $2 going into this one. All right, thank goodness for the fast forward button, right? I was done in hopefully no time flat for you guys. Alrighty. And back to my friend, old Mr. Chipaway. I saved Mr. Chipaway from the Friday with Friends binder. Uh-oh, I did not get out the appropriate number of dice. One moment. All right, now we're ready. For this one, this is Chipaway Mini. You need 4 D4 die. So, dice, I guess, because it's plural. So, I got this as a digital download. You know, I've had this one for a while. We've played this one for a while. You need 4 D4 dice, and I'm just using these little bitty mini planner discs as my chips. So, let's just get started. So, we have a 4, a 4, a 3, and a 2. It's a fantastic start. 4, 4, 3, and 2. I love that we've got a 4 out of the way already. That's fantastic. All right, and we got a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Okay, so that's all for the 4s, and I'm fine with that. 3, and 2, and 1. Why don't I... There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Thought about buying the regular Chipaway just so I wasn't having to play with these D4 dice because these little suckers are hard to pick up. All right, what do we have? A 3, a 3, a 1, and a 4, which we will have to re-roll. 3, 3, and 1. So now let's re-roll this one that was a 4. Don't be a 4. And it was a 4, so we have lost a chip. Dagnabbit. All right. No more 4s. No more 4s. All right, good. No more 4s. Uh-oh, we don't have any 3s, so we'll need to re-roll that one. The rest of them are 1s. So all we have left are 2s. Okie dokie. Come on, little fella. There we go. And it's a 1, which we don't have, so we lost that. So 2, 4, 6, and 8. Let's see if we can make any change. And we can't. So $8 going in. And we still have a little bit more to do. So I think we're going to stop right there. Since we came into this with, you know, a little bit of limited funds since we had already done some, but so far in Chipaway we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, and $68 in this one. I love Chipaway. Now let's see if I can clean all of this up without making a bigger mess. Okay, so I wasn't completely accurate when I said I only bought 1 physical item. I allowed myself the joy of being a Ko-fi member of Bookish Mama Budgets over on, obviously, Ko-fi. And I decided this was the perfect opportunity to play with her stuff. So I already scratched 1 off over on the side, and I took care of that payment-wise over on the side. So let's see what this little guy is, and we'll get started, and then I'll show you what we have left. And that is an expensive little guy to only be 1 scratcher. So that's $8. Hope we have $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so we have $8 going in here. We're not going to get all the way through the binder today. That's okay. So we have this summer game board. Save $5 per shark, and then kind of a mini shut the box. And then this one, save 40. This was the April membership. This one saves 35. And then we have these 2 little squares that are 25 and 30. And then this one's kind of a mini. You know what? This should go in Mini Monday. I might put that out. I might put that in Mini Monday. And then this one is 25 plus, which makes me nervous because that means there's a multiplier in there somewhere. So we'll get to more of those in the future. I plan on keeping this spot open for her membership bonuses or her membership scratchers. So this is the Hot Mess Express, which we're not going to have a chance to get to, and the Together collab, which is a collab that I'm in. We played this and have a fair bit of money in it in that Friday episode where I just realized you guys couldn't see it, where I recorded it all. I talked about this, I don't remember when, but I recorded it all and none of it took. And so there's like 50 some odd dollars in here, but we'll go over all of it again, you know, next week. And then this is my debt payoff tracker. This is where the extra cash goes. So because those hexagons are save 50, I'm putting the roll over here. So when what's in here hits 50, then that will go to the bank and be used to make a payment, and will go on the colorful debt tracker. All right, friends, that was so much fun. So there is our new debt binder. I will certainly not be paying off the rest of my debt with what's in here, but we'll play this probably through the summer and have some fun doing it. I have a bunch of stuff made and prepared to go in here, much more on top of what you just saw today. I have a lot of stuff ready to go. I did buy several digital downloads. I think digital download wise, I might have spent like $25. So there were several things. But there you go, my friends. Our new debt binder through the summer. I can't wait. I can't wait. Everybody, I wish you a lovely Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow for holidays, birthdays, Christmas, and our May monthly binder. Bye, everybody.